To answer question one, which is, what did you notice? What about the play was interesting, strange, revealing, or meaningful for you? Be specific. I noticed that there was not much dialogue from the characters within the play. This is one of the first plays that I read where there were a lot of voices, and that crafted the majority of the narrative for the play. So this really made me think a lot more about what the actual characters would be doing as the voices would be explaining the transitions between the play. Now, moving on to question two. What values are being represented in this dramatic world? Discuss two values and to what these groups are attached. Give at least two specific examples from the play as to how each value is expressed or represented. So, one value is really deception. Dionysus is extremely selfish and wishes to have power over absolutely everyone. He deceives Pentheus when he shows himself in his mortal form and proceeds to cause an earthquake. Dionysus shows that he holds no regard for people and enjoys conning them into traps to show them his perceived evil version of justice, rather than to face issues head on. The second value is revenge. Dionysus feels extremely upset about the actions that have happened to him and his mother being dead previously, as explained in the prologue. As a result, Dionysus performs an extremely vengeful action on Pentheus by deceiving him into cross-dressing and then showing Pentheus in woman's clothes. In doing so, Dionysus somehow feels better about himself. Now, to answer question three. Now, what's something that I circled while reading the play that I didn't completely understand? What I really didn't understand is what a Maenad looks like and its origin. After performing some research, I learned that a Maenad translates to a raving one. I understand the reason why in the context of the play that a raving one shows that Maenads would be ones to dance, just as people would dance in a rave. But a rave also connotates some illegal actions and it has a negative sort of connotation. And in the same way, the Maenads perform some vain actions and they engage in killing people, which is obviously a negative action. So, to answer the fourth question, the issue of diversity. Discuss how Maenads are depicted in the play. Is there a consistent understanding of the Maenads? And what might this tell us about the role of status in women in Greek society? I don't believe there's a consistent understanding of the Maenads. While Pentheus gets irritated when they are dancing in the woods, Dionysus has no care as he believes that the only real use for Maenads is to kill people by viciously tearing them apart. This shows that the role of women in Greek society is extremely low, as they are used simply for entertainment and tools to perform evil actions. To answer the fifth question, which is why Elvis is on the cover, we see that Elvis is on the cover because he had a similar impact to Dionysus on women. Just as Dionysus was able to take control over women in the play and have them worship him, Elvis was able to take over a rock in the 1960s and have women swoon over him and metaphorically worship him. Now, to answer the final question as to what my questions are, I have two main ones. Are there any biblical references that inspired the Bacchae? And also, are the roles of women consistent in the Greek plays? Are there some Greek plays where women lead? Thank you.